BBC's political correspondent Ione Wells, who's in Portcullis House. Ione, where are we on this situation of letters? Andrew is quite right, we don't know. We'll never know, of course, until it's actually triggered at 54 how many have gone in. But this isn't just Westminster gossip, is it? This isn't just talk around here. This is a real moment of peril for the Prime Minister.
That's right. I mean, of course, as you mentioned just now, we do know of certain individuals who have said on the record publicly that they have put in letters of no confidence. Other than that, the whole process is pretty shrouded in secrecy. And as you say, only Sir Graham Brady will know just how many letters have been put in to him. It's one of those things where we don't really know until we know that the threshold has been reached. Having said that, though, there have been some developments on this in the last 24 hours. We know that yesterday, a group of about 20 MPs from the 2019 intake elected in the last general election met to discuss the possibility of putting in letters of no confidence, and their general unease with the Prime Minister at the moment and his handling of recent allegations of Downing Street parties. Now, the BBC was also told this morning that about half of them had put in their letters of no confidence. I'm told as well by some other MPs who aren't happy about the situation at the moment that they are certainly considering putting in a letter too. Some, though, waiting on a couple of other factors in the mix at the moment. Firstly, of course, we've got Prime Minister's questions in under an hour. I think his performance there is going to be crucial. Also, some waiting on the result of Sue Gray's inquiry itself. But I think certainly those two moments are going to be key in seeing just whether a flurry of letters does go in the next 24 hours.
Yes, and now we are going to be talking a lot about the impact on that crucial group of MPs, the 2019ers, as they are called. But what about the Cabinet? And what about Cabinet support? Because they have met this morning. What can you tell us? What are you hearing?
That's right. Well, Cabinet met this morning about a totally different issue, and these were the plans to lift Plan B COVID restrictions in England. Now, the Prime Minister briefed his Cabinet on the latest data, told his Cabinet that we wanted to move to a position where we were going to be living with COVID and where COVID wasn't going to be the thing that was dominating the news day in, day out anymore going forward. The problem is, with want to not state the complete obvious, something else is dominating the news at the moment for the Prime Minister. This may have been the thing that would have pulled him out of this mess. Just remember, before Christmas, it was his decision to hold off on further COVID restrictions in England that actually gave him a bit of a boost after some of those initial Downing Street party revelations before Christmas. The fact that now his big announcement on coronavirus restrictions today in England has been overshadowed by the sort of backlash in his own party is really not good news for the Prime Minister at all. And I think Cabinet are aware of that. Other ministers too are aware of the fact that at the moment, normal government business, things that they want to be getting on with their big 80-seat majority that they won in the last 2019 election, are at the moment being overshadowed by something which a lot of them see as a huge distraction from all of that.
Ione Wells, thank you very much. And of course, Prime Minister's questions coming up in just over 30 minutes.